Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lab Classic Remastered. This time we're taking a look at the 1999 Vauxhall Corsa Sport 1.6i 16 valve, the Vauxhall Corsa in it. Yeah, I hate these cars with a passion, although I should say I hate all Corsas as a blanket term. Corsa B, I actually have a slight bit of a soft spot for this car. I remember when I was like 6, I played with this car in this game, and I remember that very well and fondly for some reason. So yeah, I don't really know how, because this car has a bit of a problem. All the Opals and Vauxhalls are supposed to be clones of each other. However, Polyphony being Polyphony somehow messed that up, and this car has a missing turbo kit, which means it is front engine, front wheel drive, 124 horsepower, fully upgraded. That's all you get from the Vauxhall Corsa in it. 939 kilos, so it is light, but it needs to be with that power. Now, I should mention that is something GT2 Plus fixed. However, I'm not using the turbo kit because A, it's a Vauxhall, and B, because we've already had the Opel Corsa with the turbo go round, which would be the same car. So this one, unfortunately, is going to have to deal. Anyways, this car is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports land track to see how fast it is. Our current leader is the Mitsubishi GTO LM Edition, and of course the Vauxhall Corsa is in contention to beat that. That said, at 27.223, the Corsa isn't doing that. 124 horsepower, this is either going to surprise us or going to be exactly what we expect from it. I will say, we'll start with surprise. 34.022, that actually ain't half bad from this. There is a lot of cars that should probably be embarrassed that a 120 horsepower Corsa can beat that straight away. Cars like the Minica PJ, the Mazda Roadster D-Rights, the Honda Life, which I think the Honda Life might have actually made less power than this, but still. Yeah, those cars should probably be embarrassed. 33.8 on its first flyer. I say flyer, it isn't really flying, is it? According to the stats there, top speed on this car down straight, just over 60, which is good. Nice little Vauxhall banner there. Maybe we could get that in the thumbnail to try and hype this car up a little bit more. Yeah, again, Polyphony being Polyphony, didn't include the turbos, so that it's a bit weird because obviously this car does have a turbo kit with the Opel version. It's not like a car. Wow, 33.379. That's actually embarrassing a lot more cars. We'll go into that when we do the results. Yeah. Even when it's severely downgraded, apparently this is quick, because that Opel Corsa was quite quick. I think that was like a 31.4, so yeah, this isn't too bad in context. I love it how that the number plate light is a brake light according to this game. That's fantastic. Yeah. It's a bit weird, you know, this car missing a turbo kit, because of course the Opel version does have one. It's not like cars like the Renault Clio 16 valve and the MRS concept, where it seems like that was sort of a conscious decision by the developers, or maybe it wasn't and they forgot turbo kits for those cars, but because they're not regional exclusives, you'd never know. It does make you wonder if Vauxhall was in all editions of the game, would it be still missing its turbo kit? This issue also applies to the Tigra. However, the Tigra I am going to stick the turbo on, mostly because I didn't really realise this was an issue until I ran the Opel Tigra. If I knew it was going to be an issue, I probably would have run the Opel Tigra with turbo. But also because the Vauxhall Tigra is going to be the one running the race mod, I guess makes sense for that to have the turbo on it as well, because that'll be like the quickest version of the Tigra. I saw a comment at some point saying apparently I'm getting a lot better at driving these sort of low-powered cars, and I guess this Corsa kind of proves that point. 33.366 for the Corsa. Not bad at all. Really not bad. Considering the power deficit this is at, yeah, that's surprisingly quick. And as I mentioned, there are cars that are more powerful than this, that have gone slower than this, and to be honest with you, you should really be quite embarrassed to go slower than this. Yeah. It says there's time in it. I don't think there is. I'll be honest. I don't think this was going to go much quicker, but there you go. Anyways, a 33.366 will place this into 306th place. It is quicker than the Nissan Cube, which had more power. Quicker than the Mitsubishi Legnum, which is admittedly woeful, but still. It's quicker than Daihatsu Mira, that had more power. Quicker than Suzuki Servo, which had more power. Quicker than the Mitsubishi Minico, which had more power. Admittedly, most of those are key cars, which seem to have got a bit screwed by the game. I mean, to be fair, it's not even that much slower than the Auto Zam and the Plymouth GTX and the Acura Integra LS. And to be honest with you, between driving that Integra LS and this Corsa, I might choose the Corsa. It's not much slower than the 78 Starlet as well, which again, another interesting sort of case study there. But yeah, as I mentioned, Opel Corsa's like a 31.4. That's pretty mid-pack, slightly below the mid-pack, that car. So definitely buy the Opel Corsa if you are playing the PAL region of the game. Switch your language over, go to the Opel dealership, get the Corsa, get the turbo, and get out of there instead of driving this Vauxhall version. But still, I guess it's apparently not the worst car you can get, which is interesting. Anyways, that is it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Join me next time when I'll be driving something completely different. Until then, farewell.
My hopes and dreams are going. I'll only you back. Got up in a wall that you are not part of. Eyes on the slit of your father.